about to run to Ventura City Hall to drop off my ballot, and thought I'd look a little patriotic today with some red, white, and blue gear. So yeah, should be about 3.5-mile run. Let's do this. So this whole election cycle kind of started about 2 years ago now, maybe. I don't know, I just feel like primary started forever ago. And finally gonna drop off my presidential ballot. Let's hope that this time next week we'll find out that we'll be having a new president. Spoiler alert, voting for Biden. A little bit windy. Definitely making this run a little bit harder. It's a little warm. Should have done this in the morning. Oh, looks like a fun hill. Oh boy. Why did I go this way? Oh, my calves. Oh my god. Hills. Especially that hill at the end. Right over here, City Hall. As you can see, but a nice ocean view from here. Oh, still pretty when I'm out. Oh boy. All right, let's turn this ballot in. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, and it is election day. The run the other day was to drop off my ballot. It was a 3.24-mile run. Total time 29 minutes and 45 seconds. Average pace 9 minutes and 11 seconds with an average heart rate of 167 beats per minute. It was warmer and windier than I anticipated, but you know, it was a nice day nonetheless. And it was the most important activity of the year so far. Hopefully everyone got a chance to go out and vote today. And then today, on election day, I went out on a 50.39 mile ride, 3 hours and 44 minutes and 27 seconds with an average speed of 13.5 miles an hour. By far my longest bike ride to date, and I did it 50 miles for 50 states. I am in favor of statehood for DC and other US territories, but for today, I'm glad there aren't more states. Woke up this morning and earlier than usual, just, you know, filled with anxiety for the election. And hopefully we find out tonight or early tomorrow who won. But yeah, so I got up early and I went on a bike ride and was initially going to do 25 miles. As I was riding, I felt really good, and, you know, I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, I'll do 35. As I was approaching 35, I just kind of called an audible, and I was like, yeah, let's go for 50. And prior to that, I believe my longest was 42 miles, and I regretted it. I brought a goo packet and some gummies for food, and it was barely enough. Aside from the saddle being exhausting on my butt, the hunger was probably the most painful thing about the ride. Prior to the ride, I only had a banana, once again thinking that I was only going to do 25 to 30 miles. So doing pretty much twice as that was probably ill-advised. So long runs, long rides, do go ahead and plan ahead. I had initially thought to go on and kind of give a little announcement on the importance of voting and just, you know, how significant this election is. Once again, I am new to video editing, so that just kind of kept being put off. But I think at this point we've all heard both sides of the argument, and I think that most people, well, it's being election day, should have already made up their minds. But yeah, I went ahead and voted for Biden and Harris, and I hope that they end up winning. Unfortunately, these past 4 years has shown the darker side of America. It was always there, but it definitely shone a light to it. I think that back in 2016, part of the reason Trump won was because it was a theory. We weren't exactly sure what that would look like, and so I think a lot of people took that gamble. And now that he is a reality, hopefully people see what has happened over these past 4 years, all the hatred, violence has arisen just by racial tensions, some of the atrocities that have been committed by this administration, and so people vote to not fix things, because I don't think that would happen overnight, but at least start the process of healing and setting us in the right direction. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Once again, I had this kind of thing planned out and go on and on about it. But yeah, I think at this point everyone's heard it. So hopefully tomorrow or soon in the next few days we wake up to the news of a new presidency. And for now, hopefully everyone's staying safe, and, you know, staying socially distant on your rides and runs, and I'll continue working on editing and getting more content. I am sitting on some footage that I'm excited to share with you all. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.